just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Well, hello, all of you fine folks. I hope everyone's doing well this morning, a Sunday morning. A little chilly here, a little chilly there. Is it cold there up there with you, Ketchup?
Oh, yeah, it's cold here.
It's not as bad as it was 3 or 4 days ago, but it's still pretty chilly. Let me see who's here today. Faves is here. Denise Sal's is here. Krusty, old witch Calvin is here. Brenda is here. Nemesis. Nemesis, how are you, Sister Sal D? Wayne, Rob, how are you? How are you, David and Gary? You see, I'm scrolling up. Muppet Angela, I said hi to you guys all. I think I got everybody. As well, more scrolling in now. Patty B, how are you? How are you? I hear myself in the background over there, Ketchup.
You do?
I think so. Hang on. Oh no, does anyone else hear that? Anyone else hear that? Maybe not. Maybe not. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
I think I just heard it on the computer screen, actually. Yeah, not on my earpods. No, we're good. We're good. Paramount Performance. Cough, cough, hack. Hello, Ketchup. Hello, Jay. Hello, Paramount. You know what? Last night's show was pretty boring. It was pretty boring. Hey, David, how are you? And I don't want to cover something that's boring. They were boring last night. They weren't fun for me.
It was a snooze fest.
It really was. It really was. Good morning, K Wood. And I would like to cover this Darrell Brooks thing. I didn't get to do it when it was live. And we're going to be going through it as I have time. Maybe on Fridays, on Sundays, if the flea bags are boring. This is what I'm going to do because I have fun with it. And I hope you do too. I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, they were just too boring for me, and I'd rather do this. Now, keep in mind, to get through this trial, we're talking it might take us a long time to do. But I'm going to go through the whole thing, and it will take some time. It'll take some time. Right now, we're still in the interrogation. We're only in part 2, right? We just started. We just started our coverage. And yeah, we're gonna continue going through a little bit at a time and see what we get through. I did notice one thing though that I wanted to pull up. I was just talking to Ketchup about it beforehand.
Saturn is proud of me.
For what?
Because we're doing this. She was shocked.
Oh, why's that? Because she hadn't done it. We haven't covered it before.
No, because, we were there and we were, so she was like, I can't believe you're doing it. Because I wanted nothing to do with it when it happened.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why it's good that some time has passed. But I was over on the Fleabag show and I was looking for all of their members only material. I don't see one. Let me go look at their lives. Let me see. Members only. No, I'm not seeing a members only. Okay. It's December.
She did empty out her storage unit finally yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. Maybe if I just go to videos. Maybe no. I'm not seeing that here. Maybe on playlist. Is playlist different? Let's see. Where's members?
I don't think so.
Members only. Well, it's only been available for a month. And as you can see, 3,700 and still 20 subscribers. She has not gained a subscriber in quite some time. She's at the exact same number she was. I don't know, 2 months ago. Actually, she's gone down by about 10 to 20 subscribers in the last 2 months. So, yeah, it's not going so well over there for her. But there you go. Fair.
Sounds like girls to me.
Hi, Kim Dodds is here. How are you? 51 people here now. How are you? Hey, Ken and Jack's mom. I appreciate you all being here. Peculiar. Yeah, but if you go over there, please go ahead and become a member for $4.99. You get 1 to 2 members only streams per month, starting, I don't know,
Forever.
in a few months. We'll get that going here pretty soon. Once again, over here, it's just a quarter a week. All right, not even that. 99 cents a month. And just J Hip will be here for you every single Tuesday morning. Yeah, every Tuesday morning. So hit that like, hit the subscribe if you haven't. But that is what we do over here. Hi, look around 318. How are you? How are you? Let's get it pulled up. I got right where we left off last time. So I'll pull that up. I don't need a disclaimer because, quite frankly, after the last show, um, nothing got flagged, nobody cared, everything's cool. The trials already happened. We've done our portion here. So
Okay.
hey, disgruntled, and Faves just threw it in the chat. Anyways, thank you so much, Faves. And Peculiar, our disgruntled ex hippie is here. An ex hippie? What? What? You need to be a present hippie. You are a present hippie.
Hi, Faves. Hi, Peculiar.
Of course, I'm going to take us off the screen now. Star, she might be in the chat. She might pop in if she wants. She wasn't feeling the best this morning. She wasn't feeling the best, and she had the sniffles. Her Jay, I'm
Aw.
your butt because nobody wants to see that. Thank you.
Oh, Jay. I should text you this video that we took last night because I have no idea what this was that was going on outside of our house. It was crazy. Hold on, I'm going to send it to you real quick.
Well, if you text it to me, I can't share it.
Okay, so where do you want me to email it?
Yeah, you can email it or on X.
Okay, I'll email it because I don't. Oh, hold on. I can hear you. I just might not be talking for a second.
Okay, no problem. Take your time. Take your time. But as you can remember, and I'm going to go through this entire trial. The thing is, though, the reason why this is a little, hit or miss, it's because, I'm covering two other things right now: the anti-house ecosystem of idiots and fools. And then, of course, with Rosalind Duke on Thursdays, we cover Laura Owens. Now, Laura Owens is probably going to dry up a little bit for a while. Ooh, I shouldn't have said dry up. Laura Owens is probably going to get a little stale here in a bit, but we still have plenty we can go back over. The trial got pushed all the way out to, I believe, August. So we have time. I think Roz and I are still going to do our Thursdays, but if Roz isn't available on a Thursday, I'll probably pop right back over here and continue on with the Darrell Brooks. Now, remember, I know everything about this case, but a few things I am a little, let's just say, foggy on. I used to know every single person who came to the witness stand. I used to know all their names, like by heart. Like, okay, now they're going to bring up Kohler. Kohler's going to get called. Okay, now we're bringing up Kirby. And some of their names, I forgot their names because it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Now, Darrell Brooks is still trying for an appeal, but I believe he's running out of time on that. So what the business, Jay? Hey, I know what the business is. Gang, 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 gang. Hey, what's that? Oh, Wes in Bama. Hey, how are you? Grounds. When we get to the actual trial, it's actually a lot more fun. Let's see. What, just send it to me on Facebook?
Yeah, it wouldn't let me email it.
Okay, I'm going to Facebook here. Let me see here.
It's safe to show. There's no music or anything. It's actually right above our house outside in the sky. If you want to share it, it's okay.
Hang on. I got to pause. Will it let me make it bigger? What's going on here? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, I got it. We'll pull this one down. I won't pull up KETCHUPs. There.
I have no idea what this is, if anybody knows.
That is a spotlight.
Huh?
That is a spotlight, I believe.
It's. Did you watch it more? Like, because I can't see it. It's not.
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
watching
screen.
it right now, but what I believe this is, well, it could be a drone thing, or it could. I don't know. This is weird.
It was absolutely silent outside.
That is weird.
We can't see it. I don't know if you think you're sharing it because we can't see
Ha ha! I forgot to share it. Let's try
it.
this again.
Weird. This has to be alien.
Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Joan. How are you? Hi, Lisa Rats. How are
I
you?
don't know what it is because I don't.
I think
I
you're
mean,
under. You might be under
Maybe
attack
it could be
by
like some type of
aliens.
drone thing or something. I have no idea.
Maybe, but I've never seen this before.
It was me and Saturn talking.
Yeah, you might be. I'd watch
Very
out. You
weird.
don't want to get probed.
I sent it to Star, and she was like, "Maybe it's the government." I was like, "Oh, maybe it's the FBI. It's Lips and Luthman." I was like, "Let me go flip them off before I go in the house." Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before. It was just strange.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. I would say you're probably very clearly under attack. Probably.
So if I disappear, you guys know where I went.
Yeah, it's probably aliens is my guess. Let me see. Let me make sure I get the sound up here with Darrell Brooks. Here we go. And this is right from where we left off. Let's see, where we were at 1 hour and we have 1 hour and 14 minutes in. We'll continue on.
Yeah, we gotta talk to him to verify you're on the up and up and she's on some BS.
His name is Marcus.
Last name.
I don't know his last name.
What his phone number?
Hi, Shelly.
467. Oh, wait, hope if I have my freaking phone somewhere. 467. 85. 31 or 30 or something like that.
112?
Yes,
I
sir.
love Myrtle
And he
Beach.
lives in Milwaukee?
Yes, sir.
And you guys came out here together?
Yes.
Okay, so he is.
Well, like I said, the Stephanie was. She's a older mixed lady, so she's not. You know, she.
Who do you know in Waukesha other than her?
I know a guy named Tyrion. I met
Terry on that.
I don't know where he lives now. I've been knowing him for maybe 5-6 years. I just know he stays in Waukesha. He comes down to Milwaukee a lot, and then he comes back up here.
How old is he?
Like 34, 35.
34. Where is
maybe.
Give me.
I know a lot of females.
He knows
Well, how many
nothing
times have
else.
you been to Tyrion's house?
Once in like 2018.
Do you remember?
It was like an apartment. It wasn't a house though.
Apartment?
Yeah.
Do you remember what was near it?
I think it was like right on the main street.
What's the main street? There's a lot of
Like-
streets. Like is
Whatever
it
street.
downtown?
What would be considered downtown?
Where all the bars and restaurants and
It
Like a
shops are.
business district. Is Stephanie's place near downtown? Is there a bunch of bars and a business district?
I didn't-
All right, now let's bear in mind what we're trying to get to the bottom of is how did he get to Waukesha? All right, who did he hang out with in Waukesha? How did he know them? And just overall what he was doing here. So far, what we've established is that he got out here by his friend Marcus. His friend Marcus got him out here. And then on top of that, he doesn't know old girl's name. Now, old girl Stephanie, right? They were going to go watch the Green Bay Packers game because he had his Green Bay Packers flip-flops on, right? Remember that? All right, so there you go. That's what I know. That's what I know thus far. This is what he's led us to believe. By the way, thank you very much. We now have 4,201 subscribers over here, as now we march to 4,300 subscribers as we head to 5,000. So over 4,200 subscribers here. Thank you very much. And do hit the like, subscribe, and share if you can. Thank you if you enjoy the material.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Right near there.
The only thing I can remember is a gas station, like a kitty quarter gas station. I think this street is like a one-way. Whatever street is right here is like a one-way, and it's a gas station like right here.
Remember what kind of gas station? With a Global Speedway Quick Trip hometown.
Not a Quick Trip, not a Speedway, like the blue and white one.
No, David.
Any schools or parks nearby your house? Something like that? Anything you remember like that? Trails?
I know that park.
Hi, Keith.
I know that park is by old girl's house.
By whose house? Stephanie?
Yeah.
Park. What?
I don't know the name of the park, but it has like a little creek or something. It was something going on out there yesterday to where a lot of shit was blocked off.
Okay.
I don't like I said, I don't know about Waukesha. I don't know, but it seemed like everybody was at that park, kind of walking around that creek.
Like a playground type park, or like a
park. It seemed like a little creek or something. Well, I don't know if you would say a creek. What would that be? But
river?
Oh, by the way, I almost forgot something.
What? You know, I haven't seen him take a sip of that drink or soda the entire time he's been in there. Have you?
He doesn't. By the way, I just gifted my final 5 Just J-Hip memberships. There you go. I wanted to make sure I got those gifted out. 5 more Just J-Hip gifted memberships to David, to Ellison, to Tight Wine again, William Morgan, got one, Mary Beth, and Doug. There you go. Those are my last 5 that I can gift out this month. There you go. Now, as you can remember, he says, there was a lot of shit blocked off. Something was going on. You mean like the parade you drove through? Like...
Yeah, idiot. There were signs everywhere. Do not park, parade.
made it very clear, but okay.
Not to mention the streets were all blocked off, too.
Hey, Joe, and thank you, Peculiar. Thank you. I got all their high points this week. Thank you so much. I like the high points. I don't know how they work, but I like them. Thank you so much.
Well, the more you get, the more YouTube pushes your video.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, see, and that's also... now, I don't understand. I have no content without the flea bags. I have no content, but today I'm not covering flea bags. I'm covering Darrell Brooks today. I'm recapping that, all right, because we're also recapping Laura Owens on Thursday because that case is still ongoing, and Darrell Brooks' case technically is still ongoing. I guess he's still fighting for an appeal. Probably not going to happen. You're welcome, Bob. You're welcome. I'm glad you got
And we do People Watch Thursday and Friday, so we don't talk about them every day.
Yeah, we have People Watch. Yeah, we got our members only where we don't talk about flea bags for the most part. Yeah, but hey, a few times a week we do our flea cap stuff, our flea bag stuff, flea flops. We do that a few days a week, but not every day of the week. We like to do other things here too.
Well, and if they stopped being stupid, we wouldn't be talking about them.
But see, last night they were still stupid, but at the same time, they were boring stupid. Yeah. Flea cap today, itty bitty. It would be a very boring flea cap. There was nothing there last night. It was a snooze fest. All right. They actually resorted to where they started showing Stacey Nat's, I don't know, action figures or something that she makes. I don't know. was definitely, I would rather cover this than to give you a very boring, terrible flea cap. I'll do that tomorrow on Monday Respond Day thingy.
Yeah.
Would that be a river? Does Waukesha have a river? Well, I know it's just a small body of water. It's like, how would I describe it?
But there were barricades blocking some shit off near there?
No, it looked like in that area.
In that area?
In that area, it looked like a bunch of shit was like blocked. You couldn't go down certain streets or some shit. I don't know, but that park is close to the old girl's house where that's why I said, look, when our friend was like, you know, your baby mama trying to get in touch with you. And I'm like, yeah, what's up? What's she telling you? What's going on? And she was just like, well, she said she got some money for you. And I was like, why would she tell somebody else? That's what I started thinking at first. Like, that's like, why is she tell? Because she'll tell me the same thing. Don't tell people our business. So then when she put it in, when she merged this in, you out here, you out here, you out here. I'm like, man, yeah, but I'm like, what's up? Like, yeah, okay, cool. You going No, not staying out here like that. I'm watching the game and I'm gone.
So she tell you where to meet, or you tell her where?
She told me where to meet. I said it's a gas station right here. And she was like, is it a park right there? I'm like, I don't know. Is it a park right here? They like, yeah, it's a park right down here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, just meet me over there. I'll get the money from you, give you a hug, give you a kiss, and, you know, I'll call you later or whatever.
Yeah, there's a park down here. Yeah, there's a park. Yeah. Idiot.
She told somebody that she was holding his money down and he's freaking out.
Yeah, why would you tell people our business? Our business. I mean, what the
the business. Don't talk about my business.
But, you know, he's over at old girl's house. He's over at the old girl does not testify because old girl does not exist. Okay, let me make it clear. Old girl does not testify because she doesn't exist. Gang, gang.
It wasn't supposed to be us hanging out, spending time together. It wasn't that. It wasn't supposed to be that. She got mad because I didn't want to do that. That's why I kind of figured, but like I said, I didn't see her drink. I'm not going to sit here and say I saw her drink. I'm not going to lie on her. I didn't. But when she started acting like, yeah, you finna, that's when I kind of was like, she probably been drinking. She probably haven't just stopped drinking, but you was drinking sometime today.
Well, thank you so much, Keith. You get my sunrise tanner today. Is your first name just Jay, or do you have a silly nickname like William? No. My name is Jay, but you could call me Just, or, you know.
You can call him Ust A Ip.
You know, my channel started as J Hip, and Tug was like, I can't find you, dude. And then somebody in the chat put it in there and said, you should go by just J Hip. And when I added that in, it worked out very, very well for being able to find me. So yes, but also thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. Star said Pearhead Clown Loser is fine. Thank you so much, Keith. Thank you.
Hey, Star.
Yeah, Pearhead Clown Loser also works. Oh, this is terrible.
Or Horseface. He does answer to Horseface.
Oh, yeah, I was called the Horseface. In fact, I made an entire video of me being a Horseface hip. That was right after I got sued. Yeah, a lot of action happens over here, Keith. Thank you so much, Keith. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Just J Hip was my idea, you lying idiot. Actually, Star, I'm going to go back in time and I'm going to prove you wrong, Star. You did have that idea, but you weren't the first to have that idea. Star, hang on. Don't make me prove you wrong, Star. I will do it. I will go to the Megan Fox show, the first show that she did with me, and I will go through her chat and I will show you where I first saw Just J Hip come up. It was somebody who is currently a member. I just can't remember who it was. It could have been it could have been your mom, it could have been Faves, it could have been, I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody that we know very well. I just have to go back and hunt for it. But no, that is the truth. Here we go, back to the show.
I know you was drinking sometime today. I didn't tell her that. I'll say yeah, because she's acting too. You know what I mean?
Yes, Keith.
Oh, you just finna get. Oh, you just think you finna get the money and leave. And you must got some bitch waiting on you and blah 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 blah. I'm like,
Blah 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 blah. And she's like, I just want to go find some bee and blah 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 blah. I like how he arches his back and does his Erica move. I don't know. This is weird. Don't forget, he does have a dented shoulder, but the pain flares up here and there, usually when he's lying. Oh wait.
Yeah.
this is why. This is why I just should have just watched the game and left, dude. Like,
All right. So
the fuck, man.
So you came out. How did you get out here again?
My friend.
What type of car does he drive?
Oh man. It's like a Kia
It's like,
type of car. I don't know if it's a Kia, but it's a small 4-door car like that, in that type of model.
What color is it?
Like 10.
And was it just the two of you that rolled out together? Did anyone roll out from Milwaukee?
No, it was just us two.
Two of us.
He said this probably was gonna be some chicks over here. You know, like I said, the Stephanie girl is an older woman. She, you know, likes to party, drink, you know, watch the game. She cooks.
Sure.
Cool, fuck it, let's watch the game. Shit, I was only gonna probably go to my mom's house and watch the game there, and my mom has to go to work. So I was just gonna be sitting here like, dude, fuck it, might as well go. You know what I'm saying?
Did he offer to drive?
And at the same time,
I like that. He's like, I would probably just be sitting there watching the game like this, you know, all by himself bored, you know. So that's just Darrell by himself bored. So he decided, what the hell? I'll go with my friend Marcus in his tan Kia to Waukesha to watch the game at old girl's house. At old girl's house. His stories are so good.
cool, I can get the money, you know, that she been holding for me.
Yeah. Did he offer to drive? What? I mean, do you have your own car? Did he offer to
No,
drive?
I don't.
How did you guys come?
I don't own
Hi,
it.
Tammy.
Don't own it.
Nope.
Do you have any car you can drive at all?
Hi,
No.
Mingo.
I have license.
So you have a.
I do have license, but no vehicle.
Don't ever use your niece's, nephew's, mom's car or anything like that.
My nephew doesn't have a vehicle. My niece is 14.
Mm-hmm.
What about your mom?
No, my mom doesn't even know how to drive.
She doesn't have a car. Doesn't know how to drive.
She doesn't know how to drive.
Does
She
have a
never
car?
learned.
Okay. She have a car that she lets you use at all?
No.
Does she have a car at all? Maybe not that she lets you use.
No.
Does she have a car in her name at all?
I think she did at one point.
Yeah, she did at one point before you wrecked it.
Yeah, before you left it running at the corner.
He actually was telling the truth here. Well, she did at one point. Oh, man. Oh, man. The first time he tells the truth. Well, yeah, she did.
Does she right now?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say no because I don't know. I honestly don't know. Me and my mom we was kind of having family issues for a while, so we didn't talk for a while. Issues that didn't have nothing to do with this. It was between me and her. So we started back talking when I was in Georgia. So whatever she had going on when I was on the West Coast, coming back to Milwaukee, I don't know. But I can tell you this. My mom is 60-some years old.
Star, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to pull this up. I'm not saying that you didn't make a similar or the same suggestion, Star. I'm just saying, during Megan's chat, when she shared my stream, someone put that in the chat well before anybody else. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm not saying you didn't make the same suggestion. I'm just saying you weren't the first person to make that suggestion. It was in Megan Fox's stream. Okay, it was there. It was in the chat. Someone put it in the chat. Okay, I'll go back. I'm gonna find it. And you're gonna be like, oh man, just tell him. Okay.
She's never drove. She doesn't know how to drive. She doesn't even have a license.
Okay.
She catches the bus to work, which I don't like her doing because Milwaukee.
Sure.
She has to go. She works at Freighter, so she has to go. The way her bus route goes, she has to go way until like 92nd and somewhere. She told me they don't even have a bus depot thing, so it's getting cold as shit and it's dark out there.
Yep.
And she's just standing out there. I was just like, damn, I don't want. So I'm like, you probably gonna have to change your route to catch the bus from downtown Milwaukee on Wisconsin Street, downtown Milwaukee. You didn't go up because I don't like her.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't like her doing that.
So you just argued a little bit, and then you're saying you walked away.
Yeah, I just told her. I'm not finna freaking. It was people out there. They would tell you, I did not put my hands on this woman. I did not push this woman. I did not choke this woman. I did not kick this woman. I did not grab this woman. I did not do anything to this woman.
People out there, as in like just regular old civilians.
Just regular
like,
civilians. Just regular.
Know you.
Regular civilians.
Did you meet her by yourself?
I met her by myself.
No one from the household.
No one. And there was people walking up and down the street. Like I said, it was people out because it was daytime. So it wasn't like we was just in some secluded area where it was just me and her.
Mm-hmm.
It was people out there, and they.
But anybody that knows you or knows
nobody that knows me. Nobody that knows me. I don't know if it was anybody around that knows her, but I know people were walking up and down the street. People were walking around that park.
Sure.
It was like, basically, we were out in public. Like, if we was out in public, if something would have happened, people would, yo, what the hell? Like, where was we going to go to not be seen?
All right. So I might have missed this. You touched on it. You were at the gas station or the park? I know the park's nearby. You met her at the gas station.
The gas station. No, I met her at the park. The gas station was by the area that we were in. The gas station is by that park.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
Good morning, Rickles.
Okay.
Which car were you in when you met her at the?
I didn't meet her in the car. I walked right over there. I walked right over there to the park, and she was standing like right wherever this entrance to this park is. Like I said, it was people everywhere. So anybody would see us standing out there. She was standing right there waiting for me. I walked up, gave her a hug, and she was just like, well, my friend has my purse, so I don't have the money and all this. I'm like, so you had me come way out here?
Like a power play or something?
That's basically was like, yeah.
It was a power play is what it was. Because see, Erica wanted to get beat up by Darrell so badly that she lured him to come out there with the idea of this $350 that she had been holding for him because he asked her to hold it for him.
It was a trick. It was a trap.
Yep, she trapped him into coming out there because she really wanted to hook up with him and have a little, you know.
Can you blame her? I mean, look at the guy.
She was like, listen, I need to get a black eye and a fat lip today. So what I'm going to do is lure Darrell, all right, over here, gang, all right, to come hang out with me and give me a fat lip. Now, of course, he walked there, and he was never in a vehicle.
I'm wondering if he had been to spent much time in Waukesha before this happened, because if you don't live there, you might not know. They literally have street cameras like everywhere downtown, like on every corner, so that they can literally find you on camera and tell the police exactly which direction you're going and whatever, if they're trying to get you.
He's so delusional. He thinks he's going to pull this one off. That's what he's actually thinking.
Yeah, I think he does think that.
He's actually really trying to get any information he can. Am I in trouble? And you'll see this, Ketchup. This is amazing. When we get to the very end of this interrogation, there's a cop, the detectives leave, and they're getting ready to take him back to jail. And the detectives leave, and a cop is standing in there watching him, and he goes, "Oh my God, I can't believe that this woman did this to me." And even the cop says, "I think you're really focused on the wrong thing here." Like, not the parade incident. You're really hung up on the whole Erica Patterson deal. And even the cop says, "I don't know anything about this. I just started my shift today. I wasn't a part of anything. I just showed up." But he's like, "You're really hung up on this domestic thing when it seems like that's the minor of the two things, but I don't know." He's like, "I haven't seen anything. I just got on duty today." And so he really didn't know, but he had an idea of what happened. But no, he didn't know all the details. But he's like, "You're really hung up on this Erica Patterson thing, It's like, I don't get it." But no, he is fixated on that. Is this where you learned your per se legal tactics? Oh, I do much better than this. I do much better than this. I'm 3-0.
You are.
You basically, you see how fast you caught on to that, and I was just like, you had me come way out here. I ain't even supposed to be around you like that. You had me come way out here to meet you, for you to try to play and shit like this. I said, "No, man, I'm gone.
Yeah. So
I'm out."
it was daylight when you met up with her. Was it still daylight pretty much when you walked away from her?
Yeah, it was daylight. This was broad daylight. That's what I'm saying. Like, people outside, everything going on, people walking around the park. I'm like, anybody could have saw.
Ketchup. Don't forget, he's got the dented shoulder.
Yep, and it's really sore.
Very, very animated dented shoulder here.
Yeah, what's up with the mask?
He doesn't want people to see his face. The reason is, first off, he wants to play victim, that he's afraid of COVID. The other thing is, he thinks if people can see his face, they can catch him in a lie easier. All right, this is the truth now. All right, he's using the mask to hide his face because he doesn't want them to see an expression that does not look becoming of the situation. All right, this is actually, it's kind of my thought process on it, but I'm fairly certain that that's exactly what he is doing. All right, he's trying to make sure he's not giving off a bad impression with facial movements, despite all of his body movement. Bear in mind, a good portion of this interview or interrogation is covered in court. This is covered in court. They bring the detective in. He talks about how he questions Darrell, why he asked the questions he asked. All right, so this is all covered, and we'll get to that when we do get to the court case. But the interrogation is good enough to lead us to when we get to the court case, you're going to be like, "Oh my God." So this is why it's worth it.
Anybody would have saw us talking. Anybody would have saw if anything happened. Mm-hmm. Anybody would have saw if I did something to her, she did something to me, if I ran from the scene, if I did this, anybody would have seen it.
Do you know how she got out here to meet you out here? She didn't say?
She's apparently been staying out here.
Okay.
So this is what she told our mutual friend. I don't know if that's true.
All right.
I haven't talked to her and haven't seen her in like almost a month.
That's fine.
So I don't know.
You said you don't know where your phone is. We're talking your cell phone, right?
Yeah.
You're not sure. Did you leave it? Do you keep that with you? Is that your phone that you have with you all the time? Because you seem, I don't know where it is. I don't have it. You seem confused. It's missing. Is that something?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Like if you go somewhere, do you take your phone?
Absolutely. Okay. My mom just got me that phone. It's my first ever iPhone.
Okay.
I don't know if she was using it first kind of thing, but she was just like, "I got a surprise for you." No, I never had an iPhone.
Hopefully we'll find it for you. And that's the number with the 610, if I had to call you after today, the 610, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's why I was asking him. I said, "Man, they find." when I told them, I said, look, y'all reaching for my ID. That's why I said, how can y'all not find my flip flops or my phone? I had on some Green Bay Packer flip flops because it was game day.
He did not have on Green Bay Packer flip flops. Once again, he had on Milwaukee Brewer flip flops, and his phones were left in his vehicle. Even when he got slammed to the ground, they weren't able to find his phone because he didn't have it on him. Okay? The same as he kills me with the whole iPhone. Oh, well, that was his very first iPhone. You know, he went over to his mom's house. His mom's like, I got a surprise for you. And he's like, oh, and he got his very first iPhone, right?
Yes, Faves. He's using the iPhone for the business.
Well, yes, he's got a very bad shoulder scar. He was slammed to the ground, and he has a dented shoulder. All right, he's got a shoulder dent. This is in a prior interview. I'll try and find that one as well. But yeah, his dented shoulder is what happened to him. Terrible.
Well, that's very, very clear, by the way. He's moving it.
Yeah, well, it flares up on and off, as you said,
Right.
Okay, were you out here at all Saturday?
No,
You didn't, did you come, you never came into Waukesha Saturday?
not at all, sir.
Okay. Is there any reason she would tell us anything different?
No. Why would she? She know I wasn't out here.
Women are crazy,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this woman is that crazy to just. I mean, she will lie. She's shown that, but then she, like I said, she'll just be like, I was mad. I was drunk. I was mad. And sometimes it's just I was drunk, and I'll be like, but do you know you can't?
Right.
Because now you making it hard for my family because now they looking at it like we don't want you around her. And I'm like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, dude, I've been back and forth with this woman for 16 years. That's kind of hard to just be like, I'm just gonna completely just act like you don't exist. You're like a child. Like I'm tied to this woman. We shared so many moments that
Family's important.
yeah. I just don't want her to don't come around me if you're drinking. That's it. We would never have any issues. Never. Unless she drinks.
So after you talked to her, Darrell, where did you go? Do you have they found it was cold yesterday. You didn't have a jacket. Did you have a jacket with you?
I didn't initially have a jacket because, like I said, I was riding with somebody else. So I figured.
So you didn't bring one in anticipation.
Now, this is good. This is the explanation of the jacket, right? All right, because he didn't want to get all bundled up because he's just getting in a car and going with Marcus and the tan Kia, the four-door tan Kia. That Marcus. Hi, Lisa Farr. How are you, Lisa?
I believe it was tan-ish, Jay.
Yeah, it was tan-ish. A tannish Kia. Maybe a Kia, but it was like a Kia. But it was tannish. It was like a four-door. Like a four-door, almost like a Kia. We got a bolo out for a tan Kia all of a sudden, despite the smashed up Dawn Woods vehicle that was already found. Okay. But his mom doesn't own a vehicle, never had one, doesn't have a driver's license, doesn't even know how to drive. I want Jay to be my neighbor. He has more than enough crazy to be entertaining, but not yet dangerous. Yeah, I'm not. Yes.
And you can get to know his dad because his dad comes over all the time to do his yard work.
And my wellness checks.
Right.
Wellness checks.
Most importantly, the wellness checks.
Wayne says it might have been rust color. It could have been rust color. Yeah, well.
I didn't because I figured I'm going from the house right to wherever we're going. So it wasn't like I'm gonna hang out with y'all all night type of deal. We was just supposed to be watching the game, having a few cold ones, and then I was getting dropped back off home.
So So what happened, Darrell, where you ended up? So I know you say you're not familiar with the area.
At all.
I'll lay this out for you.
At all.
So follow me for a minute. You say you're kind of near this park. I got an idea in my head of where you're talking, based on my knowledge of the city. It's right near Stephanie's where you're hanging around watching the game and Marcus is there. You came out here with your phone because you take it with you. How did you end up at this guy's house? Now you said when you walked away from Erica, did she go the other way?
I don't.
You walked away.
From what I remember, she just stood there.
Okay,
She was just standing there like.
Right.
Well,
so
whatever.
you walked away and it was over.
It was over.
It was over. How did you end up at a guy's house asking to use his phone, which is blocks away from Stephanie's? Okay.
Okay, get ready for this story. This is the story. Get ready for it because he's going to say, well, how that happened, and then it's very, very simple. He's going to explain this quite well. Get ready for it.
Was Marcus really there?
Based on my knowledge of the city.
Marcus doesn't exist.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Well, Marcus could exist, but he wasn't there. There is no Marcus, best I can tell. But he could know somebody named Marcus. That's a possibility.
So no Stephanie, no Marcus, and Erica is tripping.
Yes, Erica's tripping, and well, let's not call her Stephanie. Let's just call her old girl.
Old girl. Okay. No old girl, no Marcus, and Erica's tripping.
Yep, that's where we're at.
Based on approximately where you're telling me it is, without your phone in your shoes. You understand where that's kind of weird? How did you get to be over there? What happened?
Yeah, but what basically happened with that was when I got back over here by old girl house, I just said, because I don't really know Stephanie like that. It's my friend's friend or partner or whatever the case may be. They was getting into it about pretty much the same thing that I was getting into it with Erica about. I was just like, him,
Who's him?
Marcus, him, her, and whoever else, Stephanie.
Was there anyone else there other than?
Yeah, at her house, yeah.
Okay.
A few girls that I didn't know, but they had already said it was gonna be people over here.
Okay. All right. So
I was pissed because I feel like I just met up with her, with my baby's mama. I just met up with her for absolutely nothing. You tell me, okay, you out here in Waukesha, I'm out here, let's meet up, I got your money, and then I walk over here and you don't have the money. Or you do or you don't, you just ain't gonna give it to me, however the case may be. So I'm just like, okay, whatever.
well, hold on.
So when I get back,
got you pissed, but
when I get back over there, I'm pissed.
okay.
They was getting into it, and he like, man, come on, bro, we just finna go. And I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, I just got into it with it. Now y'all into it. He like, man, this bitch tripping, whatever, let's go. I'm like, nah. No. I'm like, I'm out, dog.
So here's what happened. He just got in. Hi, Tree God. How are you? He just got into it with Erica, and she didn't give him the money. All right. So then he goes back to old girl's house. Now Marcus was getting into it with old girl, basically about the same stuff that he just got into it with Erica. And his friend Marcus is like, dude, I'm out. I'm gonna go. I'm out of here. And he's like, nah, man, nah, bro, no. That's what's happening so far. Now he's turning down the ride of his friend. Okay, got a good story, gang. That's the business as we see it right now. Okay.
And I just started
Marcus
walking.
wanted to leave.
He wanted to leave, but I don't know what the fuck he was on. Dude, he probably didn't even get into it with old girl.
Now Marcus is on some stuff. Marcus is on no D-Wade. No, Starcasm's gonna flea cap. Star, you can flea cap if you want. I don't think she watched the show, but I already told her it was a snooze fest. But yes, Now, Marcus apparently might be on something. So Darrell's like, no. I ain't going to go anywhere with you because now Marcus might be lying about even getting into it with old girl. All right? Ketchup, you following the story here.
I'm following it. He's
He out
moving
there like, man,
slow.
let's just go, bro. Let's just go, bro.
How long have you known Marcus?
I know Marcus for years. Years.
Okay. I'm going to be straight with you because you've been asking me for that all along. That doesn't make sense. And listen to me, okay? Just listen to me. You go to this house. You leave. That wind was cold as hell.
Not at first.
Well, by the time it was getting later in the day, I mean, after the Packer game, you're talking 3:30, 4 o'clock, it was getting cold. I was outside for a while.
Yeah, about like
So
3:30, yeah.
by the time you're talking, it was getting cold. All right. Marcus is ready to leave because this bitch is being crazy. He's like, I'm out. You just went through the same experience from what you're telling us. You live in Milwaukee.
I don't know what
Hold on,
exactly
hold on,
happened with
hold
him,
on.
though.
I mean, I told you about me. Wait out. I know you don't know exactly what happened. But who are you going to trust more? Marcus, who you've known for years, or Stephanie? Why would you walk away, walk all the way down to where you did, leave your phone in the apartment, apparently,
No, I didn't.
along with
leave
your
it. I didn't
sandals,
leave it. I didn't leave it.
and go down to where you were and not take the ride back to Milwaukee? You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
Can you understand?
I don't know if he
Why
left
that
and went
doesn't
back to Milwaukee, though. I don't know if he did that.
Well, how are you going to get back if you don't get in the car?
I called an Uber. That's what I did.
So what happened? How did you get all the way to where you went? Because there's all these business.
Let me remind you of a few things. He did not call an Uber. His mom called an Uber. The Uber driver is actually a witness that we will see eventually when we get to the trial. All right, the Uber driver is brought in as a witness. Uber driver never talks to Darrell Brooks. Oh, no. He only gets messages from Dawn Woods, all right, who's trying to get her son out of the crap that he's in. All right, now she probably doesn't know at this time that Darrell Brooks ran through the parade with his vehicle. All right, she really actually might think she's just helping him out. But no. This is not true. He never called an Uber. His mom called an Uber. And yeah, the Uber rider showed up, sat and waited for him for 10 minutes, and then said, there's nobody here, and left. There you go. I'm only going to tell you all of the truth that I know because I know this trial from start to finish. I know everything about it. I followed this thing more closely than most. Well, there might be others that have followed it. There are quite a few other channels that have followed it as well, but no, I have a good memory and I know quite a bit.
This is in between where you were and where you got.
Go ahead.
Did they get his phone records for the trial?
Oh yes, they get the phone. Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
Don't you worry. We're gonna get there actually in this interview.
Oh, wow.
How did you end up at a random house without your shoes and your phone, Darrell?
This is what I'm saying. I had my flip-flops on. I had them.
Okay.
I just said that.
Where did they go?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if when they slam me down, they just never. I don't know. I'm knocked on 2 doors, not just the one.
So you had your flip-flops.
I had my Green Bay Packer flip-flops on. Yes.
Green Bay Packer. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't just walking around with no shoes. That didn't happen until after the fact. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
So I guess another question I would have for you is if you had your phone too, correct?
yeah,
Or you didn't leave it at the apartment?
no. That's why I was telling you it should have been on the grass. Remember, I described the phone to you. I said it's black. It has a cracked screen.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Why are you asking other people to use their phones? Why is that guy like?
My phone was dead.
Okay. When did it die?
I have no idea. And I didn't have a charger.
But you used it for the three-way call.
And I used his phone for the three-way call.
Okay.
Like I said, we got a mutual friend named Michelle. Me and Erica do. I've known Michelle just as long as I've known Erica. She was the one that was telling me what's going on with you and your baby mama. Y'all not talking because she's trying to get in touch with you. I said, yeah, I know she probably trying to.
This is a lie. He does have a friend named Michelle. In fact, let's see, before sentencing, Michelle actually logs in and gives kind remarks about Darrell Brooks. But was Michelle in contact with Erica about any of this? No. See, that's a lie. That didn't happen. Right? They weren't in any communication that day, him and Michelle. This is a lie. All right, back to it.
Get in touch with me. Well, I'm finna merge y'all. That's how I end up talking to her and telling her I'll walk over and meet you to get the money or whatever, get you a hug, get you a kiss, whatever. I had my flip flops on then. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't just, because the ways he was making it seem like I was just running around with no shoes to begin with.
Right.
It's like, no.
I mean, it was pretty cold. You didn't have a jacket or a sweater.
Well, I didn't have a jacket to begin with.
Okay.
I didn't have a jacket to begin with, but I'm saying my shoes, I had flip flops.
You had a jacket before?
I never had a jacket. I had flip flops. Green Bay Packers flip flops. Right, because I didn't feel like I was going to be like weird. I'm not going to be outside. But I'm thinking I'm not going to be outside. If I'm just going from a car to a house, there's no reason for me to have a coat on, or at least that's how I'm thinking. I always do that. That's just like if I had a car and I know I'm finna go somewhere and I'm like, I'm just going from here to there. Well, there's no reason for me to just get all bundled up and do all this and that. There's no reason.
Were there still a bunch of people out when you left? When you left her house?
It was still daytime.
Okay, you said there were a bunch of people when you were talking to Erica. There was still a bunch of people when you left Stephanie's.
When I was I wasn't talking.
When you left Stephanie's,
it was still daytime.
It was still daytime.
Yes.
Okay. Were there still a lot of people out?
It was still people out.
Okay.
It was still people out. Not a lot in that area. By the park, it was a lot of people out.
Okay.
Like I said, it looked like something was, I don't know what the hell. But it was a lot of people out. And it was, like I said, it was people, it was older couples walking down the street.
I want to keep in mind, remember the massive shoulder injury throughout this entire interview. Remember, I don't want to take away from the massive shoulder injury that took place. Oh boy.
Younger people walking down the street, people
Was like an event or something was going on?
I don't know, but it kind of seemed like it was a lot, like it was something going on.
I'll be right back, Ketchup. I'm going to let this play for a bit, okay? But I'll be right back in just a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
To where it was vibrant, because there was a lot of people everywhere.
Walking up and down the street.
Everywhere. It's people. That's why I'm saying, like, if I got into a fight with her right there, it would be impossible for somebody to not be like, hey, this guy's fighting this chick or whatever the case may be. Like, how could somebody not see something?
How long was it between leaving Stephanie's and those cops yelling at you at the door of that guy's house?
Was it dark when they yelled at you?
Yeah, by the time they came, it was dark.
Okay.
But we had been sitting out there. We had been sitting out there for a minute, me and the guy. We were sitting right there on the porch. We were just sitting there.
To find how long? Estimate.
Maybe 20, 30 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
It wasn't long, but it was long enough for, like I said, he let me use his phone. We sat on the porch. We were sitting right there, just like this, just sitting on the porch while I called me an Uber. I called the Uber. I said, look, man, I let him know. I said, look, I ain't trying to rob you or nothing like that. Because when I knocked on the door, he kind of was like, whoa. I'm like, look, I don't got no weapons. I'm not trying to break in your house. I'm not trying to rob you. Nothing like that, dog. I just need to call an Uber. That's it. I'm not, he was just like, okay, I'll come out. Boom. I need an Uber to, what's your address? He told me the address. And we was just sitting there waiting. That's how I was going to get back home. I told him, I said, I got the money on my card. I'm not asking you for no money. I just need to use your phone. That's it. That was it. That was all. And then from there, we sat on the porch and just shot the shit out.
I'm saying, you told me last night he was cool with that. Like, he wasn't,
Yeah,
he wasn't being weird. He was like, oh, yeah, I'll help you out.
Yeah, we just sat there on the porch. And he did ask me, he said, do you need a jacket? I said, no, I'm straight. Like, I'll be home as soon as the Uber come. I know it's probably going to cost me probably like $40 to get from me. I'm guessing. I don't know, but probably. But I had enough on my card to where I knew I can get home. And that was the main thing. I'm like, I'm just going home. She can keep the money or whatever. I didn't even try to contact her further. I just was like, I'm gone. I'm calling this Uber and I'm going home. That's it.
Let me ask you this.
Oops.
Uh,
Okay, let me break this down a little bit. He was never sitting on the porch with Daniel Ryder having a little back and forth, just shooting the crap between the two of them, all right, waiting for Uber. Oh, no. And actually, Daniel Ryder did offer him a coat, and Darrell Brooks accepted the coat, right? He didn't say, nah, I'm cool, I'm straight. He took his coat. He went out and waited on the porch by himself. After Daniel Ryder saw a whole bunch of police cars going up and down the street, Daniel Ryder began to be uncomfortable, and he went and asked for his coat. He said, it's getting a little weird right now. I think I want my coat. I just want my coat back. And, maybe your Uber will be here. I don't know. But I think I just want my coat back at this point in time. All right, so Daniel Ryder gets his coat back, goes back inside, and locks his door. Then the cops show up. Now, of course, before this happens, Darrell is trying, when he sees all the cop cars, Darrell's trying to get back into Daniel Ryder's house. And he's like, yo, dude, I left my phone in your house and my ID. So Daniel Ryder says through the door, I'll look for it. And then shortly thereafter, the police officers arrest him, slam him to the ground very peacefully, the most peaceful slamming to the ground that could ever occur. These are lies. And Ketchup, I'll correct you on one thing. In the entire trial, they never showed any indication that he was trying to break into anybody's house. All right?
well, I was listening to the scanner when it was happening, when we were on a lockdown, shelter in place, when they cut the power. And they were reporting on the scanner. 2 people called the police because he was trying to open their doors and come into their houses before he went to that guy's house.
And I'm not saying that's not the case. I'm saying this was never brought up in trial. There was 2 other neighbors that were brought up as witnesses that he went up and talked to, that he was trying to get them, trying to use their phone, etc. But there was no indication during trial that he was ever trying to break into anybody's house. So I will correct you there. You could be right based on what you heard. But what was brought up in trial, no, there was nothing like that was shown ever at trial. Everything was shown.
Well, that's just what they said on the scanner. Well, because that was the only way I could try to follow it to see where he was, to try to keep track, because we were stuck in the dark, not knowing what was happening.
No, absolutely. So, no, I just wanted to let you know at least what I know based on the fact that I did watch this trial About 10 to 30 times. I don't know how many times I've watched this. I mean, I've watched this a lot. And that was never brought up. In fact, they brought up every witness that
Yeah, he didn't get into their houses because the people ended up like turning the lights on or, looking out the window, and then he would take off
that
and go
might
to the next house.
that could have been the deal, and that they might just not have been witnesses that they had.
Yeah.
Might have only used witnesses that had direct interaction with them.
Yeah.
None of that was actually brought up in trial, so I just don't want people to think that happened if we don't know for sure. But maybe.
I wonder, could we FOIA the. I don't think you can. I was going to say it would be cool if we could FOIA the scanner audio from when they were looking for him.
I can pull that up, not today, but I will get to that. I do have police scanner back and forth. I there's a ton of stuff on this, okay? I have it all. I know where to look for it, and I can share pretty much everything. But yeah, it's there is a ton of information, and it's such a fun thing to follow because it's one of those few cases where they can actually track his movements from cameras from here to there. There's so much that gets covered actually in the trial that you'll see. We'll get there, but we're just starting at the beginning, and it'll be a good time.
So you weren't out in Waukesha Saturday, just Sunday.
Yes,
right. Okay. Nothing physical yesterday. Like I told you, you're a part in the investigation. There's a lot of parts, right? In the investigation, there's people we talk. Well, this domestic abuse thing I'm telling you about, right? Okay.
So wait.
Hold on. Let me get. I'm sorry.
I just had a question.
You talked about being a religious man, right?
I could do better. I could definitely do better.
We all could.
I'm not.
We all could. That's why.
Yesterday was a mistake. I should have just freaking watched the game and just fucking went home.
Right.
Because.
And that's the thing. What do they teach us in Christianity, Darrell? That they teach us that we're broken, right? We're sinners. Even when we're born.
There we go. We had a drink there, Ketchup. You see that? There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yep, took a drink of the soda. There you go.
Born sinners. We're broken. That's why
we're
so thankful for God's grace and forgiveness, right? When we ask for it. Even though we don't deserve it. But when we ask for it, He gives it. All right? You're a father. You got 3 children, 18, 14, and 7.
Yes, sir.
All right? You got a mama that raised you well. And a God you believe in.
Absolutely.
All right? And all of them are, here's the thing they'll all want, is to tell them that you're telling the absolute full truth and nothing but the truth, right?
Absolutely.
So help you God, right? Sound familiar? We've all heard that, right? And I just have concerns if I fact check that Darrell's not telling me the truth. You don't have a car, so Marcus had to bring you out. You don't own a car, your mom doesn't own a car, right? So Marcus had to bring you out. So why did we find you with a car key in your pocket?
It wasn't in my pocket. I don't even know where they said that was laying on the ground.
It's yours.
Yeah. It should have been by my ID.
Yeah, it's yours. It's your car key, okay? Because it goes to a Ford Escape in your mom's name covered in Waukesha. Okay. Listen, Darrell. I'm trying to be as open and honest with you as I can be. I'm Christian too, and believe me, I'm not perfect. And neither are you. And I'm not calling you a terrible man. I'm not saying you were out yesterday hunting. Just let me finish. But you did not walk to that house. You did not walk to that house. You did not come here in a tan Kia. You didn't.
And who?
You did not come out here in a tan Kia. Okay? You got a key in your pocket. Your car, your mom's name. Okay? And that key works for that car. For the love of God, Marcus. For yourself.
Now, this is where the detective makes a mistake. because the story has gotten so convoluted. He says, "For the love of God, Marcus." Right? He's got even Marcus on his brain. But but no, it's funny because he goes, "For the love of God, Marcus." But the detectives are getting a little tired of Darrell's BS. So at this point, he's trying to throw it out there to give Darrell the opportunity to tell some portion of truth. But will he do so?
Family, you know what happened yesterday for the people. Tell me what happened.
Well, what?
With the car.
What am I being
With your mom's car. You were driving goofy, people called in, you drove out of there in your mom's car, the red car, you're driving a little silly, probably because you're pissed. You met up with Erica in the car at the park. Now initially I believe you told us the gas station, do I have that right? And then you changed it to the park. So that's an injustice.
No, I said the house was by the gas station. When you said what was by
You said you went and it was by a gas station, that's where you met her.
No. I said I met her at the park.
Okay.
At a creek. I did say that.
You met her at the park in your mom's car. Her red Ford Escape. She got in, you talked, and what you're telling me seems pretty consistent, that there was nothing physical between the two of you.
No,
But you met her in the car.
I didn't put my hands on her.
But you met her in the car.
What's going on, man?
Asking you a question.
You
were out there driving kind of crazy. Some people said you were driving kind of crazy. We got reports of it. You got the key, you got the car. Did you take the car or did your mom give you the car? I know you know what car I'm talking about.
I just want to know. So,
some people reported, you have all those people out there, and they reported that car driving a bit erratic.
I know what you're saying. All I'm saying is this. We all been straight up with each other. You knew it was more to what you was asking me yesterday.
Didn't know.
That would explain the FBI and all that, right?
They're not here today. So if it's that big a deal, you don't see them here today.
Come on, Kurt. We been.
You guys met in the car in the park.
We've been cool, man, the whole time. If I did something wrong,
that's why they were here. But do you see them here today? They're not here today.
Yeah, but y'all lied to me, man. You made it seem like they just come for no reason.
Well, here's the thing, Darrell.
And I'm like, what if it's
listen
that?
For a minute.
I
can give you a clean slate here.
I apologize.
Because you have lied to us as well. Because you came out here in the red Ford Escape. Okay, that is what you came out here in. You had the key. Alright? So what I want to do is try to give us all a chance to reset. You understand what I'm saying? Start over. Because you're not giving us an accurate story. You didn't ride out with Marcus in a tan car. You said your mom doesn't have a car. I just told you we've disproven that. All right? I don't know what kind of woman she is. I don't know what y'all been through. But you were seen in the car driving kind of acting a fool. Okay? In basically the same area that you've already been able to describe to me. I'm just trying to figure out how and why it happened. What made you tear out of there? What made you so mad where you're like, fuck it, and you raced on out of there? And then people call, man, this he's driving around here kind of fast.
All I want to know, like I said, y'all been cool with me. And I charge me. That's all I want to know. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Right now,
listen.
You were driving a bit reckless.
Listen.
Now, this is going to continue for a while. Darrell just wants to know, what am I being charged with? The problem is, the detective here actually can't answer that statement. He really does not know. Is he being charged with vehicular homicide? Is he being charged with reckless endangerment? How many charges is he facing? How many people have passed away? The detective cannot answer this question. He has an idea, but he actually can't answer this question at this time, nor is he going to. He wants Darrell to keep talking, but he cannot answer this question. Saturn, be quiet over there, Saturn. Saturn, I'm running.
Do you want me to go yell at her
Saturn,
for
I'm
you?
running a damn show over here.
She can't hear you. Hold on. I'll go tell her. Hold on. Honey, we're live.
Okay.
And Jay said, Saturn, you're destroying the show. He's kidding. Okay. Okay. Thanks, honey.
Destroying
Okay.
the show is this Saturn. My goodness.
Okay. She's good.
All right, she goody. She goody.
She's goody. Yeah, she's goody. Idiots.
No, I don't drink.
Bear in mind, he just said he don't drink. I thought he was going over to old girl's house, all right, to have a few cold ones. But now he doesn't drink all of a sudden. Well, all right. The detectives pick up on this very, very quickly. All right, props to them. They pick up on this quickly.
A couple cold ones during the game.
Nah, yeah. But I'm saying the hard alcohol is not my thing. I was not drunk. When you get the blood back, it's not going to be any alcohol in it. THC, for sure, because I smoke. And if it stays in your system for 30 days, then it's going to be in there. No hard alcohol. I wasn't drunk.
Okay.
All I was saying was it just felt like let's railroad this dude. Because that's how it felt.
When?
The whole process yesterday. And I know you guys are a little bit different than Milwaukee. I was never two different departments, two different things. I get it. But Milwaukee would have just been like, look, we want to talk to you about this what you're charged with, this and this and this what you're looking at. Which y'all was kind of like, y'all know, but y'all just not going to say that.
There were a lot of things going on yesterday. That's not a lie. A lot of officers were busy on other stuff. So
It was not
they
a lie.
weren't able to find her. They knew you had talked to her, but they weren't. She didn't call it.
All I'm
Someone
saying
else
is she
called it.
didn't say I hit her, did she?
Yesterday, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because I'm like, I did not. So that's, at least y'all know that much. I did not put my hands on this woman at all. Not a choke, not a kick, not a slap, not a punch, not a push, not a grab.
Not yesterday, right?
I did not touch her.
Right. So what had you so mad? Because you had your mom's car, or I don't know if you use it. Who uses it? You got the key in the car. Is it hers? Is it yours that she lets you use to clean that part up? Whose car is it?
It's my mom's car.
Okay. How often do you drive it?
Not very much.
It's the red Ford Escape.
It's all I want to know. Please. Just please. Whatever you can't tell me, I understand. I understand. All I want to know, just so I can have a peace of mind, just for my girls, man. What am I looking at?
Well, the fact you were kind of racing around up and down the street. That's the first part.
Thank you, Sister Sal. Time just to hit the membership. Thank you so much, Sister Sal. We appreciate that. Welcome to the Clown Loser Show. If you get one of those things, Sister Sal, and remember, we kind of suck over here, but I love Saturn. And Saturn is destroying the show.
I think her stepdad is encouraging her behavior.
I think her stepdad better realize I'm running a show over here. This terrible, terrible Saturn. And now, hang on. Let's see. I had all those Christmas presents ready to be sent. And all right, let me get those back to Amazon. Okay, back to the return button. Hit the return button. Let's see. Oh, wait. We also had an iPad. iPad coming to Just J Hip now all of a sudden. All right. Just J Hip show. Now has a new iPad because it's project. It's project. Thank you, Sister Sal. Oh, much love. Thank you, Sister Sal. We do appreciate it. Thank you.
Did you hear her before she started singing? Never gonna give you up. She was trying to rickroll you.
Saturn, I have very serious stuff I'm covering over here. Serious. Very serious. Anything can happen over here. It's very serious. For Saturn to sing louder. No, start. Oh no, she's encouraging terrible behavior from Saturn. She's gonna end up grounded. You know what? If Saturn can earn me $10 from Star, it's well worth it. Don't forget towards Star's Cadillac Escalade. All right, or also to help Gabe fix his truck. We have to help Gabe. So all money will probably go to Gabe. He needs $1,700, and if we
he needs a pump.
he needs a pump, and if we raise that, we'll make sure he doesn't get it. But we could try and help him out with good feelings and hugs, I guess, or something. We could pray for him. We could pray for his truck. That could do. Too late.
Yeah.
Hip. I took care of all the gifts. Nice try, Just J Hip. Leave my daughter alone. I don't know. If Star keeps donating to her own Escalade fund, I might have to continue on with my Escalade because apparently Star's paying for her own Escalade at this point.
Do you have any special requests, Jay?
No. Thank you, Star. Thank you. Now, as you can see, we're starting to get a little, we're doing good here in the interview, but he's starting to question, he's starting to think maybe I'm in a little bit of trouble. Maybe.
Right? So, we're not quite there yet. I'm trying to figure out if I've got all my facts right first. So, this wasn't a three-way call. Let's back up to there for a second. How did you come to meet her in the park?
So y'all can't tell me nothing.
Well, you were driving. You told me yesterday they took the blood.
Oh yeah, I know that.
So I mean,
He's gonna take that
there's
everywhere.
no OWI there.
The OWI.
You got some reckless driving.
Reckless driving.
Yeah, because you kind of accelerated out of there. Why did you tear out of the park so fast?
Reckless driving.
Why did you tear out of the park so fast?
So you don't gotta tase me, dude.
Sorry. Just replace it with my hand.
No, I'm just saying.
That wasn't.
To answer your question, Happy, this is after he ran everyone over. They had an initial interview with him. All right, so he runs everybody over, and a couple hours later, a few hours later, he's interviewed by these same two detectives, but the FBI is there as well. It freaked him out a little bit. He did not want to talk. He shut down. So they let him go to bed. And the next morning, well, actually, the next afternoon, they started this talk with Darrell. They wanted him to get some sleep, get some food in his belly, and then start the conversation without the FBI and just with the two detectives here. So that was the initial, that was the plan there. They thought about this and said, I think this is the best way to go forward. Now, the FBI, don't think that they left, all right? The FBI is listening into this entire conversation, but they don't want to be in the room because it freaked them out too much. That's why the FBI is not there anymore. So there you go, just a little background and what occurred. All right, back to it.
Not trying to do nothing crazy. No, I've been tased before, so when I see that, it's like, whoa, you don't have to do that, man. I already got slammed on the shoulder.
My bad. There was nothing there.
Okay.
Just me breath in my hand.
I'm just saying. Nope. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna try to run. I'm not gonna try to hurt anybody or myself or anything.
That's my bad. There was nothing. There's no message there.
No. What am I looking for? Just, I don't have a problem with telling you everything you need to know. I just want to know what I'm looking at, just for my kids' sake, so I can just at least.
So we're fact collectors. Like I was telling you before, my job isn't to pin something on you that you didn't do. My job is to figure out what happened, what the truth is. And as he was explaining before, there's, one version, somebody else's version. In the case of the domestic stuff, Erica, what she said to the officer.
That's very true, Muffin. This is true. Still got an iPad. Let Saturn go and topple the entire empire. D. Wayne says he likes when he gets a kid's raid. That's the best part of the show. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a Saturn raid, but maybe not from she's doing like a Tory. She's like 4 blocks away. Like,
yeah.
Shut the door, 4 blocks. Get in here, Saturn.
Yeah, she's in the living room.
Put on the headphones and join the damn show if that's what you want. All right, this is a show for everybody. This is all ages are allowed here. Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's a family show.
It's a family show of, people who got locked up for, 1,100 years.
Right? Well, she was there when this happened, and she had a friend over. So her friend was stuck at our house until like 8:30 at night. I couldn't even take him home because all the streets were closed and everything. I felt so bad for his parents.
How dare he go on about his kids? Oh, no, Juliet. This is going to be a common theme because remember, he's got to let his girls know where he's at, make sure they're okay. His girls, keep in mind, they don't live with him. He's a liar. Everything he does is a lie. Here we go.
Yeah, he's taking a page out of Fleabag's book. Lie, deny, deflect.
That's right.
You're telling us. And sometimes, most of the time, the truth's somewhere in the middle. So our job is to collect all that. At this time, you're not being charged with anything. Nothing's up at the DA's office. I haven't written any report. Jay hasn't written any report.
That's what I was saying, because I'm still like, I haven't had a chance to talk to anybody. So I was just kind of like, if I did get the opportunity, I'm going to call, obviously, home, see if my girls are, see if my girls are okay. So what am I supposed to tell them? What's going on? I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm even coming home. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of the point of this interview with you talking to us, so we can get that background and if there are charges that they're appropriate. Like we said, Erica, intoxicated, troublemaker, previously recanted about stuff. That's stuff that we're going to go look into. Hey, Milwaukee, you ever had this lady call and say, hey, that was garbage that I said? You told us that she's done that in the past.
She does it every time. And that's like I said, you said you talked to her, right? Honestly.
No, I didn't talk to her. We listened to the interview.
You want any more of this to eat?
that fish sandwich.
That fish
Just in a bigger bag.
Oh,
The little bag.
I just brought them both. I didn't know.
Okay.
So like I said, we're just here collecting the facts. That's the point of this interview, is to collect facts. Because I don't want to tell you that, you know, you're charged with X, Y, Z if you didn't do X, Y, Z. We got to collect it. We got to.
Hi,
It's all fact
I
gathering.
just feel like y'all know more than what y'all say though, and that's what has me like why should I cooperate when there's no cooperation with me? Nothing I'm saying is gonna help me.
I mean, like, it doesn't make sense to you that we're trying to gather the facts.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, you know,
Okay.
what you guys are doing. I'm just saying I don't want to get railroaded by people not being honest. That's all I'm saying. If I don't know what I'm looking at, it's like, what the hell? Like, why should I just sit here and be like, oh, this is everything and blah 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 blah, and then people come back and be like, okay, well, okay, now so now we're gonna charge with this and this and this and this and this when y'all knew this from the door.
Oh, we don't know that we're going to.
I don't know how many sandwiches this guy can get in a 24-hour period. He got one from Daniel Ryder. He got one from. He got one on the night that he arrived. He got a sandwich in the morning. Now he got another sandwich. He's getting sandwiches left and right. Thank you, Gracia. Thank you so much, Gracia, for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Gracia. Yeah, he doesn't want to be railroaded. Speaking of railroading, no, thank you, Gracia. I do appreciate it. And I also appreciate all of you coming by because I'm sorry. The Fleabag show was boring last night, and I'd rather cover something else that I haven't covered before that was a really fun case. Not fun. I mean, it was funny, but I'm talking about the trial. The trial was funny. The interrogation was funny. The actions were horrific, okay? I need to make that very clear. Of course, I'm here to have a little fun and make jokes at Dummy here. Of course, that's what I'm going to do. But I do understand the actions were terrible, and I know a lot about this case. I was heavily involved in watching it, more than many. There are several other streams out there that were as interested in as me. But no, I put in a lot of time into this. Thank you, Cynthia. Says this coverage is good. Well, I appreciate it. And I like to add my 2 cents in when I know what he's saying and what actually happened because, I really did put a lot of time into this on my own. So that's why I'm doing it. And we'll get through it. Starcasm. Star just gifted 50. Just J. Hip membership. This is Star. Our Star is amazing. Thank you, Star. If you get one of those, thanks, Starcasm. Thank you so much. Go over to her channel, hit the subscribe over to Starcasm, and remember, she works hard for her money. She does, and she's wonderful, and she's the best part about the show.
Yeah, she is. And she's extremely generous.
She is so generous. Thank you, Star. Much love. And D-Wayne Rap says, just J-Hip, this is for Saturn to say gang, gang. Oh.
Okay, hold on.
You have a request? A little gang, gang.
You have a request from the chat to say gang, gang. They paid $10 for it, so you have to do it.
Gang, gang.
The most unexcited gang we've ever had. Gang.
Can we get another one? She's shy. I don't know. You should have seen she was mortified the first time I said gang.
And Muppet Angela, Saturn, Escalade Fun. Either or. Thank you for the 2, Muppet Angela. Thank you so much. And, I'll continue to provide this coverage. Like I said, we're covering so many things. It's going to take us a while to get through all of this, but we're gonna do it, and like I said, if Fleabags do a terrible show instead of Sunday doing Fleabag shit, we'll do this instead because I think it's fun. And if you don't like it, that's okay. But I like doing different stuff, so I hope you enjoy it as well. Let's get back to the show here.
Charge you. We're that's again the fact
And
is
it's like,
we're
dude.
asking the questions about, you know what I mean? That's why we're asking. That's why we ask the questions so that we can figure it out. Like we said, our goal isn't to get you in trouble and pin anything and everything on you. Our goal is to find out the truth about what happened. You know a version of events that happened, and we want to hear that from you so that we understand that
By me
version
not-
of events.
By me being 100% honest, I'm still going to get charged with not being honest.
Being obstructing?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
That's not. Yeah, that's
You
not
know what I
reasonable.
mean? And it's like, I'm only doing that.
I'm not doing
My thing is, I know that I didn't put my hands on this woman. I know, like I said, I love this girl, man. Like, regardless to anything, we gonna end up being together. That's why I don't understand why we go through, like, why people can say something that they know didn't happen and you still get jammed up for it. I don't think it's right.
No, and that's why we're asking those questions so that you
I
can
think
end up
she
any
should have
further.
just been like, look, man, because I haven't been even talking to her. I haven't been trying to get in contact with her. I haven't been trying to reach out to her. I haven't been doing any of that, but she's been doing it with me. And the fact that, yeah, you do have some money in mind that you were holding for me. I do need that at this point. But don't make it seem like I'm just the type of guy that just wake up in the morning and just want to beat the hell out of you. Like, I'm not that type of dude.
No, I know.
And you know it.
Now, he doesn't want to just wake up in the morning and beat the hell out of her. No, that's typically not what he wants to do, but he does do it quite frequently. But it's not what he wants to do. Also, I did want to say thank you again to Star, and thank you, D. Wayne, and thank you, Muppet Angela. I do appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and I hope you appreciate this coverage. And yeah, I am going to be doing this probably once or twice a week, maybe even 3 times a week. You never know. Because yeah, sometimes the Fleabags get a little boring for me, and I like doing something a little bit different. So thank you. Do hit the like, subscribe if you could. I appreciate it. You guys are also wonderful. Much love to all of you.
I don't believe that you are. But what the picture that you're painting for me is that yesterday she did that to you. Hey, I got money. I got your money. You go, she doesn't have your money. You get mad. You do the right thing. You didn't hit her. You didn't succumb to any of those.
At all.
Right.
I'll answer this question for you, Shelley. He spent the night in jail. They did not allow him to make phone calls, okay? Because they don't know what they're dealing with yet. They don't know if this is some sort of a terror attack. They don't know if this is some sort of hate crime, a racial attack. They don't know yet. They can't let him talk to anybody. They can't let him know all of the details. Plus, at the time of this interview, they're just starting to get an idea of how many people have passed away from this thing and how many people have been hurt. They have no idea the number of people that have been injured. They have an idea, but they have
This was an unprecedented event.
Yes, so they can't tell him shit, and they can't let him use the phone. Now you're gonna see in this. Oh, he's gonna try and use the phone. You'll see. Yeah, hopefully we get to that today. We'll see.
I did not put my hands on this woman at all. Sorry about that.
No problem. You didn't do any of the things that lesser men would do when they get pissed off at their ladies that's dicking them around.
I know how to remove myself.
Right. So you got mad and you removed your.
Star! Thank you. 50 more gifted memberships from Star. Thank you, Star.
Wow.
Oh, goodness. How
That's amazing.
you. Welcome to the Star Show. Thanks, Star. She works hard for her money. She really does. And wow, thank you for supporting the Star Show. And just J-Hip's terrible. Terrible. But Star is amazing. I only gifted 5 memberships this morning.
Yeah, and yours were free.
I know. I don't know if I can actually gift memberships on my own show. I've never even tried it before. Thank you so much, Star. Much love. Much love to Star. She's amazing. And she's my second best friend, right outside of Rosalind Duke. Although she might be trying to climb that ladder. Maybe she's trying to be best friend. I don't know. It's just a new.
Do I have a number, Jay? Am I on the list?
You're tied for number 2. Everyone's tied. There's Rosalind Duke, and everyone else is number 2. Well, that sounds bad. I don't want you to be a number. But I watched this whole fiasco. Judge muting his ass was a relief at times. He was Looney Tunes. We'll get to that. I have a huge take on what the judge did, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, but we're gonna move through it at a snail's pace.
But when you removed yourself, you tore out of there in your car.
Thank
in
you,
your
Star.
mom's escape.
Thank you, Star.
And you were driving.
Where were you
a little
going?
goofy.
Where were you going when you left? When you pulled away in the car?
This is my thing. Anything that I say, I've been through this too many times. I try to be cooperative, straight up with, and then I'll come back and I still have a million charges. And nobody was straight up with me. And it's like, nobody don't have to lie to me.
Oh my goodness, Dino Mom, thank you so much. 10 more gifted memberships. My goodness. My goodness, thank you so much, Dino Mom. If you get one of those, thank Dino Mom Tiffany H for those. She works hard for her money, and quite frankly, I don't even know that we deserve it, but thank you so much. Much love. I respect you. I love you. Thank you so much. This is terrific. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. I just popped on this morning just to have some fun and watch. I want to cover this whole case from start to finish, even though it's been done a million times. I just like to give my insight on it because I couldn't the first time. Thank you so much, Dino Mom. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And Star and Dwayne and just all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Muppet Angela, Gracia, Sister Cell, Keith. Thank you so much. Much love. Much love. I do appreciate it so much.
Hey, Ross.
If I'm facing some serious charges, I'm facing some serious charges. If I'm not, I'm not. I just be wanting to know the truth. They don't even have to tell me what the charges are. Just, hey man, it's kind of bad. Or hey man, like, you just keep showing us the real. We wipe this off and you just give me, you know what I mean? And then we go from there. That's different. But every time I go through this, even when I know it, I'm like, okay. Like I just went through this with her. And I'm like, I know I didn't do nothing. There's no reason for me not to, talk to the guy or the police guy or whatever. So I know I didn't do anything. I know she's going to sit up and be like she was just drunk, she was mad, which she did, which I told him she was going to do. And this guy was just like, oh, yeah, well, blah, blah, blah. Coming back and I got 7, 8 charges. And I'm like, what?
So your issue right now with us is you feel like we're not sure.
I'm getting railroaded. I know I am. No, y'all not telling me what's really going on.
But we're not getting the full truth either.
I know. But and what I was saying was,
that initially. So when you left, you guys met in the car. You didn't walk there.
If I tell you everything that happened, are y'all going to be straight up with me about what I'm facing? That's all I want to know.
Well,
I don't want to know
understand.
anything else. I don't need you guys to tell me, hey, man, this is
Just so you know, you are muted, Ketchup. I just want to let you know, just in case you didn't. But that's okay.
Oh yeah, I muted just because Saturn came in to say something, and I didn't
Oh.
want, her to destroy the show.
No, I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Yeah.
D-Lane Rap, are you kidding me? 50. Just JHIP membership. Thank you, D-Lane Rap. You're
Wow.
all of you people. Gosh, you're so nice to not just myself, everyone who comes on the show with me, all of the entire chat, all of the mods that are here. You guys are terrific. D-Wayne, thank you so much, D-Wayne. We do appreciate it. And
Those are so amazing.
honestly, I'm really happy that you guys support me covering something that doesn't involve a flea cap for a change, or just doing something different that interests me and hopefully interests you. But thank you so much, D-Wayne. Thank you. We do appreciate it. That's awesome. Wow. I'm thank you. Thank you. With what you guys did with the fundraising to get the iPad, and then
Yeah.
supporting our show.
Just unbelievable
I
people that we have
love
over
you
here.
so much, and that's why I used to only stream 3 days a week, catch up maybe 4, and now I'm streaming about 7, 8 times a week. But it's because I have fun. I just like seeing you fine folks, in the chat or wherever you are. I just like seeing you fine folks. So thank you. And, and there's so many things I can't do anymore. Like, I can't chat in Shizzy stream anymore, but I always watch him. I love Shizzy, but I just can't. He goes on too late for me. It doesn't mean like I don't love Shizzy. He just goes on too late for me these days. So I usually can't grab him on a live. But no, I just like having fun over here with all you fine folks. No, it is heartwarming. It is heartwarming.
It is.
Thank you so much.
That is that. This is this. I just want to know.
So I don't know the entirety right now.
Just for the fact that, like I said, my girls.
Yeah, no, I got you. I don't know the entirety right now. So while I'm here, a couple of officers talked to Erica. I'm not the only one working on it, so I don't know everything. I got a report to a boss, so I don't know exactly everything that's going to be yet. And that part's not a lie. I don't know exactly everything that's going to be yet. I'm just trying to figure out to get to that point where I can have a clear idea and call who I need to call to get some of the information to find that all out. I'm trying to get a clear idea of what really happened regarding you got hurt and when you drove away, where you were going, or did you not know? You know what I'm saying? Because right now I don't know everything.
Wow.
Because I'm out here and they're out there. All watching.
Right, and I'm like, how long do I gotta sit in these? Where are we at?
Skigo.
How long do I gotta sit in these jails before I can call somebody? Get a phone call, let my daughters know, hey man, I don't know what's going on, but it's good to hear your voice. Are y'all okay?
Yeah, we're trying to get to that point, Darrell, but the question I asked you when you left, where were you go? Did you know or did you not know? Were you just mad and you left? Where were you going when you initially drove off? That's easy. If you didn't know where the hell you were going, or you didn't have an idea, you didn't have a particular destination in mind, so be it. And we've been talking a couple hours. You want to sit and eat a minute?
I wish they had some Tylenol. I've been trying to fight this pain, man, since.
They might, I don't know.
They show.
I don't know how. Did you ask them?
Yes.
So they don't?
They just said they'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay, now Ketchup. He's trying to fight the pain of the shoulder injury. Remember, he was slammed to the ground.
Yeah, we seen it. We seen how they beat the living crap out of him.
Let's remember, this is part 2. If you missed it, go back and watch part 1 of Darrell Brooks, and I will show you that Darrell Brooks was never slammed to the ground. In fact, he put himself on the ground with zero contact by any officers for him to go to the ground. But apparently, the officers here are going to try and get him some Tylenol. Hey, Matt.
It was quite the beatdown.
It was a Rodney King moment that we saw. The billy clubs were out. It was nonstop. It was terrible what was going on. Oh, man. Oh, man. But here we go. Watch the pity party.
It hurt worse now than it did yesterday, or last night, rather.
Yeah, it's gonna be sore.
It's definitely sore.
There's no doubt about that.
Oh my
Take
God.
a break and see if we can round up some time on what we meet.
Yeah, we can see if we can. How about we see if we want me to see if I can find some?
Yeah, I just wanted.
Let me see if I can find some.
It's
I
so
can't
many
give you any
things going through my mind right now. The pain that
You don't know.
I didn't even know she called where
She didn't call. I
the
think
cops are.
Yeah, someone else did. I know you said you lost your phone, or you didn't
Yeah.
know where it went dead, and now you don't know where it is. If we find it, so we know it's yours, can get it back to you. I know you said it's cracked, but
No, well, the screen is cracked, but it has a. I don't think it went all the way to the
what's the
glass.
code? So we know it's yours, and if we can get it, return it.
It doesn't have a number code. It has. You have to
Can you draw it?
do it with that.
Can you draw it?
All right. Now they found his phone. All right. And what I find fascinating here, is that they found his phone. Maybe. And there's a passcode to get into it. He's going to give them the passcode, right? It's one of those little things where you have to sign in, with a shape, not just a number. All right, bear in mind,
Oh, yeah.
the phone that he has does not use passcodes like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, iPhones don't have the thing. They have the thumb, the Face ID, or the numbers.
And he is lying, but he's going to swear up and down that the IT tech that's looking into the phone doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh boy. Oh, thank you. Gene says, this is very interesting. Thank you, Just Hip. Well, you're welcome. Hi, ATM. Like I said, I put a lot of effort and time into following this case. Did we watch the same body cam? Okay, well, we'll do a lot of body cam over this. I'm going to cover this a lot. I'm going to try and cover it a couple days a week just because it's a fun go back. Only because this was a huge part of my life, even my work life. This was a huge part of my life, was following this case. It affected me greatly, KETCHUP greatly, and many others as well, of course. And no, that's why I'm covering it now. I didn't get a chance to because I didn't have a YouTube channel when this happened. So we're doing it now. And I'm going to go through all of it. But yes, I do have probably more information than a lot of other people who just watched here and there. I put a lot of time and effort into this. So thank you.
And it's literally all brand new to me.
Yeah, but we don't want to give it to somebody else. We don't want to give it to somebody else. It's like,
It's a 7. It's
Typically, it's
the phone is dead, so
like I said, we can charge it. I don't want somebody else to say, "Oh, that's my phone," even though we're giving your property to somebody else.
Wait a minute. So that sounds like y'all got my phone.
If we find it. I didn't say we had it, I said if we find it.
Mr. Seven.
All right, so in that direction? Okay. All right, so this way down? Okay. No, I don't know if they have it now, but if we find it, you don't have it, so it would think to be in somewhere in the area of that house.
Man, this, wow.
So you want us to look for some Tylenol?
Yeah, it would be good to just kill some of this pain, but I just, like I said, man, I don't want you guys to be like, man, it's just so much going through my head. The main thing I'm thinking about is my girls, man.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, man, Erica, man, I love that girl, man. And like, there's no reason for her to put me in this type of position because you're mad at me. You know, I didn't put my hands on you. You know I did.
Yeah.
Not one thing, like I said, not a slap, not a punch, not a kick, not a push, not a choke, a grab. I didn't snatch her up, or you know what I'm saying?
Ketchup, you do realize he has completely moved past the vehicle, right? He is he's just worried about his girls, man, who don't live with him. His girls. Just focused on the girls. All right, but this Erica, you didn't touch her. We've totally moved past the whole running over an entire crowd of people. He's moved past that. He's not going to focus on that as much as the detectives would like to. No. We need to focus on Erica and her drinking and also his girls, the girls that he.
Well, yeah, because if he just pretends he has no idea what happened, then, you know, they're just going to let him go.
In his defense, he didn't say he didn't run over people. That's right. He never said that. Oh, when we get to the end of this, it'll probably be on our next stream. Oh man, if you guys haven't seen this, oh boy, when we get to the end, oh boy.
Nothing. I wouldn't even been around you if you didn't say you had my money. I would have never came around her. I would just let it play out, and then, you know, eventually we're gonna talk. That's smart. We're gonna talk. We're gonna eventually be back around each other. Our only problem is when she drinks. When she drinks, that's when everything goes left. That's the only time me and her ever have issues. The only time. Like she's not a bad woman, man. It's just that alcohol. It just, I don't know what it does to her. She's been drinking for a long time, and it just makes her. You would be like, I don't even know this person. And then when she's sober again, it's, I'm sorry, I'm this, I'm that. She's crying, she's this, she's that. And it's like, I love you anyway. I just want you to stop drinking. You know, that's it. Just stop drinking, man. You
get rid of that stuff, right?
Man, man, we've lost so much. Not just me and her. We've both lost so much because of it. You know, it's to the point, like I said, where my mom's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. If she drinking, she can't be. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like that because we all family.
Yeah. Your mom's a pretty good judge of character and whatnot.
Yeah, and I'm just like, come on, man. Like, we gonna be together anyway. So why keep having me go through all this and that when you know I'm trying my hardest to get back on track, man. I'm tired of sitting in places like this, being cuffed, getting my freedom taken from me. I'm tired of it. I'm not a bad dude, man. I don't run around here robbing people and carjacking people and some of this shit. I don't sell drugs.
He's not running around. He's not carjacking people. He's not robbing people other than of their lives. But no, he's not a bad dude. He's just, trying to get things back on track. Yeah, Krusty Witch, yes, you're a bad dude. He's a terrible person, but in his brain, he's not trying to do all this stuff. He's just, eh. Oh boy, Ketchup.
I'm not into none of that shit.
Oh, no one here said you were.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm not into none of the garbage.
No one here said you were.
It's just I have a freaking problem with my baby mama because me and her love each other and she drinks and we won't stay away from each other. That's my biggest thing right now.
Right.
Is the fact that you can't expect me to just throw 16 years just down the drain and be like, oh, I'm just gonna act like she doesn't exist. I'm not gonna do that to her. And then that's only gonna hurt my daughter because my daughter is like she really pushes that. I want you guys to work it out. I want you guys to get along more. I want you guys to. And if I'm telling my daughter, oh, I'm not messing with your mama, blah, 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 it's going to hurt her too. And, I want to be happy, but I want my girls and my kids to be happy. And I'm saying all my girls, Mom, Erica, my daughters.
Just want what's best for him.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you seem like no one's saying you're a terrible guy here, Darrell. But
Well, I'm saying he's a terrible guy. They want to say he's a terrible guy, but nobody's saying he's a terrible guy just yet. We're in an interview. But, oh, yeah, I'm not a bad dude, just a terrible driver. But to be honest with you, I avoided all of the vehicles that were in the parade. I avoid all of those. All of the vehicles didn't hit a one. But, well, the people, I honked my horn. They should have got out of the way. That's on them. What a shitty person. I'm sorry. He's
He
such
is.
a shitty person.
He's a POS.
you don't. I'm just asking for you to make sure you're being straight about everything with Erica and how you got out here. You want us to go? What were you gonna say?
I said, yeah, I know what you. It's just, man, it's just hard. It's just hard going through. It seemed like I just can't catch a break, man.
Poor guy.
This
Poor guy.
one of my open cases is almost 2 years old. I've been fighting this, and I'll be getting everything back on track. Had my job, lost that from just being like I said, I didn't get fired or anything, and I wasn't the only person that got laid off, so it wasn't just a me thing. A lot of people lost their job. Man, it seemed like right when I'm right, I can feel it like I'm gonna turn that corner, everything's gonna line up. Something happens, and it's like, what am I doing to deserve it? I could see if I was, involved with a lot of the shit that goes on in Milwaukee. I can see that, but you're not. I'm not. I'm still getting fucked over. You know what I mean? It's like, man, man, dude. All I keep seeing is my baby girl's face. I just keep seeing is like a replay.
Your 14-year-old or your youngest?
My 7-year-old. Yeah, she's like a daddy's girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this is Daddy's girl. Now, granted, hasn't seen her daddy, but a big Daddy's girl. Uh, yeah, but just when things were starting, the tide was starting to turn for Darrell Brooks, right? Just starting to turn. He was getting it all together. Uh, I don't know if he ever ate his sandwich, Gracia. To be honest with you, as much as I know about this, I can't remember if he ever even takes a bite of the sandwich because, yeah, I don't remember him ever taking a bite of the sandwich. I don't think that happens. Oh no! Oh,
Like, I don't even think I could stress it. Like, I couldn't even stress it. Like daddy, chill. Right? And it just, man, I'm just, besides physically hurting, I'm just like, my heart is hurting, man, because I keep having to go through stuff like this and being away from her. I'm missing her grow up, man.
yep.
My mom's getting older. Tomorrow ain't promised. Something can happen to her, and I'm in a situation like this, and I can't even help my family. I can't even help. God forbid if something was to happen to my mom, I can't even help her. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot of things that I think about because I'm getting older, and it's like my mom ain't gonna always be here. My sister died when she was 31. I've been helping raise her kids since. Her son is grown now, but she still got a 14-year-old that she never even got a chance to see her son walk across the stage. I got a chance to see my son do that.
He's been helping raise his sister's kids. No, once again, that's a lie, Darrell. You have not. All right. Once again, that's just another lie. All right. We'll add that to the pile. All right. It's turning into a mountain, Darrell. A mountain of lies here.
He can't even keep track at this point.
That's a proud
The
moment.
only
Like I got my son through high school.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the only thing he knows for sure is that Erica be tripping and she's drunk.
She's drunk. And I'll say this. Erica is drunk. All right. I've seen Erica Patterson. After this trial was over, Erica Patterson had a great opportunity to possibly capitalize on her victimhood. All right. Because she was a victim in all this. And she failed to do that. All right. She failed to capitalize because, once again, she was drunk. Okay. So she struggled. And once again, part of that might be because she was a victim of Darrell Brooks, might be why she was drinking. But no, she had many platforms that allowed her on. And in multiple of those platforms, sometimes she came off well. Other times she was completely drunk, trying to do a live stream with creators trying to help her out. Once again, I'm not criticizing Erica Patterson. She's been through enough crap with this guy, with the trial, with all of the stuff he put her through. Not just one trial, multiple trials. I mean, the guy ran her over with the car. All right. But I'm saying is she did have an opportunity to capitalize on this. And, well, it didn't go well for her. But I'm not criticizing her. I'm just saying, she wasn't able to capitalize the way she should have been able to or could have. And yes, thank you, Gracia. Please do hit the like button. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Star, are you okay?
What's that?
She got bit in the face. One of the dogs bit her in the nostril.
In the face? Did you deserve it?
Jay.
I don't know. Maybe she was putting the dogs in timeout or something. I don't know. I was just saying.
Oh, please. Those dogs are unbelievably spoiled.
Let's try and get through a little bit more of this.
Now I'm waiting on the girls, man. It's just like it's so much for me to look forward to. But it's like this woman, man, and I love her to death, man. I want her to be my wife, man, but I just wish somebody could tell her that. Like, I wish somebody could really tell her, like, man, this dude loves you, man. Why are you doing this to this guy, man? He literally wants to marry you. 16 years, man, off and on. I'm not gonna go mess with nobody else, man. That's the person that I want to be with, but I'm not gonna continue to be the scapegoat because you want to drink. And when you know I don't, you making it seem like I just beat up on you. Like I'm just like you're a punching bag or something. I don't wake up and be like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna hit you. Well, I'm finna hit you. Like, what? It's like almost like I'm demonized here. Like,
I'm not saying you're a demon.
no, not you, not y'all saying that. But it's just I feel that way because
Just trying to just.
I know you heard that. Oh my God. Oh, that fucking hurt.
Sure.
I know you heard that.
I heard it.
Shoulder pain's back. Oh boy, the shoulder pain is back. You heard that? Oh man, you heard that? Oh man, the shoulder pain back in effect. Here we go.
You can feel it through the screen.
What? My shoulder nearly hurts. I could hear that. I can
Right.
hear dented shoulder. Dented
And it's
shoulder.
clearly blinking. You see it blinking?
Working Darrell. He's got blinking dented shoulder going on. Yes, you should feel like the demon you are. Well, he's in no pain, trust me. He's in zero pain. This is all a fictitious imagination of
Check. We're gonna go check with them. Maybe they'll listen to us a little bit better.
We're gonna get some Tylenol. Here we go. Now watch this. This is gonna be
You want
good.
us to check?
Could be good.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, give us a
Oh
minute.
my
See what we got.
Dude, it gotta be something wrong, man. How in the hell is it?
Sometimes sprains will pop too.
Yeah, but why is it hurting like this? And they say there's nothing. Dude,
Because sprains can actually be more painful than a break.
whatever they did, it hurt so bad.
You want to keep the food? Why don't you keep the food and the soda, and we'll be back in a few.
God.
Oh boy. The detectives are just over him, I'm sure. Uh-huh. Let me try dialing 9.
Just want to tip them? Yeah. I think we got that Tylenol. We'll be right with them. Why not?
He was in so much pain. And then, well, maybe I'll use the phone. I should call 911. We'll see if the ambulance can come out because I'm in so much pain. And then the cops come back in. Now he's grabbing his shoulder again. This is amazing healing power of the detectives walking back in. All of a sudden, I'm good. But oh no. And then
It would have been hilarious if he would have dropped the receiver when he was trying to set it back down when they were walking in.
There's a camera in here, you dummy. They
Right.
the FBI. All right, bear in mind, I want to keep something in mind. The FBI is currently watching this entire stream, okay?
Right.
So,
Of course.
the detectives both leave, and the FBI goes, hey, he's trying to make a phone call. Now, Darrell, of course, is trying to call his mom because he wants to ask his mom, like, hey, is there any news out there about me?
Right.
He still thinks this is just about Erica Patterson. Well, he's hoping that's what it's still about. This is one of the most amazing parts of this video is he attempts to make a phone call. Now, Ben Stern, that's this detective's name. His name's Ben Stern. He comes in, he tries to disconnect the phone, and he has struggle doing it anyways. And then they realize we're gonna hang out with Darrell for the rest of the time. We're not gonna let him be unsupervised because apparently he's gonna attempt to use the phone. Good job, dummy. This is one of my favorite parts because he was in so much pain. He needed a Tylenol. And then the minute they leave, he's like, or a phone call. Either a Tylenol or a phone call. One of those two things is really going to help out.
Maybe he was going to call Nurse Online
Yeah,
about his shoulder.
he was gonna do an online doc call.
We're gonna get you the Tylenol. Yeah, that's awesome.
Am I looking at a domestic?
That's what we're trying to figure out with her. Trying to figure out how credible she is. What you're telling us, it doesn't sound like she's very credible.
Man, and it's just like I said, man. She just does this when she's drunk. She's not a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna sit here and bash her and make it seem like she's not a bad one. She's not. She's not. She drinks. That's what her issue is. She isn't into any hardcore drugs or anything like that. She doesn't smoke weed.
He was trying to phone a friend. Getting some telehealth meds. He was getting room service. They brought me this fish sandwich, but quite frankly, gang, I would like a Big Mac. If I was a fish sandwich, this is terrible.
Room service. That's hilarious.
It's just, he might have just been trying to do some business.
Yeah. Check in on the business.
Happy says, oh, you are so funny today. This chat's killing it today. Thank you so much. Well, let's see. I got about 5 more minutes before I just have to shut it down because Sheila's coming over to cut my hair today. She missed yesterday. She couldn't make it. So Sheila's coming over today. So we have to, I got a little bit of time left. 5 minutes though. We'll finish watching a little bit more of Darrell Brooks and we'll pick it up again. I promise.
That's me. That bottle.
Yeah.
That bottle.
Everybody's got their own demon.
Yeah, it's that bottle, man, with her. So, I just, man, I'm hurting, man.
I see that.
Like, I'm hurting here, man.
I see that.
It's hard.
I'm hurting here, man. I should be home with my girls, man. I'm trying to work this out with her. Not like this where I gotta be locked up, you know, and just, I'm hurt, dude. My mom, I know she's disappointed. I know she is telling me right now, you was just turning the corner. You was getting everything on track, man. Why did you, she gonna say, why did you talk to that girl? That's what my mom was gonna say. Why didn't you just let that girl, why did you talk to that girl? that's gonna be her thing. Why did you talk to that girl? It's like, Mom, you don't understand, man. 16 years off and on is a long time to just be like not messing with somebody anymore. You know.
Once you have a kid with somebody, it changes everything.
Well, with my son, Mom, it was different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with my baby girl's mom, it was different. But with her, it was like we had more history. We spent more time with each other. Like we really was around each other. We really got to know each other. We saw the good, the bad, the ugly of each other. We've been through stuff together. We shared a lot of great moments. So it's like it's just hard to just be like, forget you. It's hard. It's hard to just for me to just throw her away, man. I don't want to do that to her. And it's like I probably know I should at this point because you keep getting me in trouble when you don't. You do things you don't have to do. You didn't have to do this. You didn't.
You forgive her after those incidents, or is it kind of something that's difficult? There's no judgment there, but
man, like at this point, I don't know because it's like I don't even know when I'm ever even gonna be able to hug and kiss my girls again.
mm-hmm.
And all of them. My mom, like I said, she's getting older. She can go today, tomorrow. Like, not wishing that, but it can happen. And then where does that leave me? I can't even see my mom get buried, or I can't even see my mom. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? What happens? Like, if some crazy person or somebody just decides to shoot up the school one day, and my daughter's there. So it's so much stuff that I think about at this age, like that I wasn't thinking about 10 years ago,
sure.
And stuff like that. Because now I'm getting, dude, I don't have, like, my time is on borrowed time. I'm not the healthiest of people, so my time is even on borrowed time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, don't do this to me, man, when you know it's supposed to be all love, man.
Well, this is the point when it's supposed to be all love, man. Well, it's supposed to be all the love, man.
He just needs to be home with his girls, man.
He's got to be with his girls. That's what matters here, folks. That's what matters is his girls. You know, and a lot of people tend to forget that. Let me see where we left off. We're at 219. Okay, let me write that down. We're at 219. Okay, 219. All right, that's where we left off. We're going to continue this. Now, folks, let me be honest with you. If you're having a good time watching this with just J-Hip, I don't have a problem doing, say, a Monday Spunday, a Monday Responday thingy, where maybe I cover this, I do a little bit of Fleabag stuffy, and then I give you a flea cap at the end, but maybe we still cover this rather than doing 2 full hours just on the Fleabags on Monday. Maybe we cover it for, 10 minutes. We do this, and then we get a flea cap at the end. Is people comfortable with that? Because I honestly, I get bored. Now, if they do something insanely crazy, like if they have lips on their show, well, then it's a different story. But yeah, I was thinking we'll plan on doing on Mondays and Sundays, maybe. And I can do a flea cap today. It wasn't worth it. Their show was terrible. I can even do a terrible flea cap for you, which and can make it fun. But no, there wasn't a fun way to do it. But I actually really like going through this interview and the actual trial, but maybe giving you a flea cap and maybe just a little bit of the highlights of what happened on the show for 10 minutes. We do this for an hour and a half, and then I give you a wonderful flea cap. So let's try that. maybe tomorrow, unless they do something super crazy tonight where I have to like spend the whole day tomorrow just covering the dummies. But I'm really into covering the Darrell Brooks stuff. I hope you're into it as well. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Because I'm here for you, and quite frankly, you're here for me. Thank you. Thank you. I got it written down where we left off at because there's so much in this trial. And if you haven't seen it, this is going to amaze you going forward. I have so much. Well, yeah, I shouldn't say love. I enjoyed this trial so much. Even in the dark times and the bright times, there was a lot to cover. And I do have a lot of insight into this. But yeah, we'll continue covering it. We're gonna do the best we can. And like I said, this is not a short trial. All right. This will take just J Hip, even if I fit this in 3 days a week. This is going to take months for us to get through this. So be patient. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy my take on it and everything that happened and my insight because I covered this. Well, I watched this extensively, but never got a chance to cover it. So there you go with that. I appreciate all of you fine folks being here. And I have to say thank you. Thank you so much to Keith, Sister Cell, Starcasm. Thank you so much. Star. Thank you so much, Star Gracia, Muppet Angela, Dino Tiffany, Dwayne Rap. I mean, my goodness, I'll be honest with you. All right. 60.
Yeah, thanks so much. You guys have been amazing today and always.
175 gifted memberships today, and I will take a gifted membership over anything else because it does something for two people. But I appreciate every bit of everything. A like, a subscribe, or just a comment. I do appreciate it. I will get back with you tomorrow. We'll see what the flea bags do tonight, if there's anything worth covering. But regardless, I'll probably do a lot of Darrell Brooks stuff tomorrow and then give you a good solid flea cap, unless I have to spend my entire show doing doing the flea bags if they do so. Like if Lip shows up on their show, like all hell's gonna break loose, right? Just J Hip will be on that for 2 hours. But otherwise, we're going to try and get to the finish of this interview and, well, just have fun. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me. I had fun hanging out with you, Ketchup. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's good. And, I've never watched anything. Like, no news, no nothing. So this is all new for me.
Yeah, and not only that, but you were there. So it's a chance for you to get a chance to catch up on something that you didn't want to watch, but now maybe it's time. And, like I said, I covered 2 other cases with Laura Owens and the anti-health ecosystem idiots and fools. But this one's been passed. We've done it before, but this time, I watched it with Legal Vices too as well, Kim. Yeah, I mean, I've watched so many channels, whether it was Legal Vices, Law Talk with Mike did it, Emily D. Baker, of course, my friend who I've been on stream with before many a times as a guest. The lawyer, Bruce Rivers, everyone covered it. But I got frustrated with some of those people because they would cover it and I'd watch so much and be like, "You're getting it wrong! You're getting it wrong! No, that didn't happen." So I would get frustrated because I was so into it that I was like, no, like I'd watch Law Talk with Mike. I'm like, he'd be like, "I think this guy is this guy." And I'm like, "No, that's the wrong guy, Law Talk with Mike." God.
Hey, I have a fun fact for you before we go. Venom called me last night and she was talking to me and she was saying the other day, the first time we covered this, and you were showing, or the day you showed the Darrell Brooks video that had her face in it.
Oh yeah.
She thought you set that up for real.
No.
She didn't think She didn't think that was already in there. And I was like, no, he didn't really do it. It was
Oh,
already in the video.
it was in the video. I could get it was part of his rap song. And Linus, who made the video, because he mentions Venom in his rap song, he added that to his actual video that he made. So no, it was wonderful. And I'll throw a few more of those up from Linus, and also Beefy has some good takes as well. But no, I'll throw some stuff out there. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this, guys. But yeah, it's gonna take a long time to get through it. But once we get to the actual trial, there might be some portions where we skip over because it's like, the actual direct examination can be a little dry, but the cross examination by DB, that can be delightful. So we might skip a little bit of the direct examination and cover a little bit more cross examination by DB being stupid, but we'll have a good time. I promise you, we'll have fun. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you had a good time. Like, subscribe, share if you would. If you enjoyed the Darrell Brooks coverage that Just JHEP does, throw a little share out there because I enjoyed this case. And there's a few other cases that when I finish this one, I'm going to go back and revisit too. I was also thinking about maybe, who is that Shabusiness girl? I can't remember first name. Do you remember Shabusiness?
Shabusiness?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to get to Shabusiness. We'll get to Shabusiness. But
Sounds interesting.
oh man, yeah, we gotta get to business. I just can't remember her first name. Like I said, I know a lot about the case. For some reason, some names are Taylor Shabusiness. Taylor Shabusiness, is that what it is? Let me see. Let me look.
That's because you always give everybody a different name, and then you actually forget their real name.
There it is. Yep. Taylor Shabusiness. Taylor Shabusiness. Yep. And we're gonna get to our box for it. We'll get to that day. Taylor Shabusiness. Good case as well to follow. So no, I like going back in time and doing a couple old ones while we're doing a couple current ones with the Jeremy Hill saga and also the Laura Owens trial, which is now moved on to where we're looking at August for Laura Owens. But we'll still keep an eye on all developments, of course, and Rosalind and I will keep covering it the best we can. And if Rosalind's not available on a Thursday to do Laura Owens, I'll do Darrell Brooks, okay? So I hope you enjoy the coverage. I hope you enjoy my insight. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I appreciate you. And as always, what do we say, Ketchup?
All the best.
All the best.